Yehezqel chapter 8. And it came to be in the 6th year, in the 6th month, on the 5th of the new moon, as I sat in my house with the elders of Yehuda sitting before me, that the hand of the Master Yah fell upon me there. And I looked and saw a likeness like the appearance of fire. From his waist and downward, the appearance was like fire, and from his waist and upward, the appearance of brightness, like glowing metal. And he stretched out the form of a hand and took me by a lock of my hair. And the Spirit lifted me up between the earth and the heavens and brought me in visions of Elohim to Yerushalayim, to the door of the north gate of the inner court, where the seat of the image of jealousy was, which causes jealousy. And see, the esteem of Elohim of Israel was there, like the vision that I saw in the plain. And he said to me, Son of man, please lift your eyes toward the north. And I lifted my eyes northward. And north of the slaughter place gate, I saw this image of jealousy in the entrance. And he said to me, Son of man, do you see what they are doing, the great abominations which the house of Israel are doing here, driving me away from my set-apart place? And you are to see still greater abominations. And then he brought me to the door of the court. And I looked and saw a hole in the wall. And he said to me, Son of man, please dig into the wall. And when I dug into the wall, I saw a door. And he said to me, Go in and see the evil abominations which they are doing there. And I went in and looked and saw all kinds of creeping creatures, abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel, carved all around on the walls. And facing them stood 70 men of the elders of the house of Israel, and in their midst stood Yaazaniah, son of Shaphan. Each one had a censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. And he said to me, Son of man, have you seen what the elders of the house of Israel are doing in the dark, each one in the room of his idols? For they say, Yah does not see us, Yah has forsaken the land. And he said to me, You are to see still greater abominations which they are doing. And he brought me to the door of the north gate of the house of Yah, and I saw women sitting there weeping for Tammuz. Then he said to me, Have you seen this, O son of man? You are to see still greater abominations than these. And he brought me into the inner court of the house of Yah, and there at the door of the Yehezqel of Yah, between the porch and the slaughter place, were about 25 men with their backs toward the Yehezqel of Yah, and their faces toward the east, and they were bowing themselves eastward to the sun. And he said to me, Have you seen, O son of man? It is a small matter to the house of Yehuda to do the abominations which they have done here. For they have filled the land with violence, and turned back to provoke me. And see, they are putting a branch to my nose. Therefore I shall indeed deal in wrath. My eyes shall not pardon, nor would I spare. And they shall cry in my ears with a loud voice, but I shall not hear them.